All right, guys. Paul Singh, Market Speculator, with the trade report for Thursday, June 29, 2017. Let's look at SPY here. Uh, Basically invalidating the previous day's big down move up 0.9% when the previous day's down move was 0.8%. So back up over the 9. We are not getting any follow through in either direction right now, which again is really common in summer months. So a lot of back and forth, a lot of chop. If you overtrade, you'll get chopped out of a lot of positions here. So we're trying to be patient. There were actually a number of stocks I liked yesterday, but just stuck with the Facebook entry, which we'll go over in a second here. But we're going to look for follow through. So if we can start to move up here and break these highs, or even just get up to each day successively get higher, we might add a small position here or there. Currently have 4, 3 longs, 1 short. So we'll keep an eye out on that. Volume pattern still is not great. We'd like to see the green picking up and the red declining, but have not seen that yet. IWM looking a little better. I mean, if we just ignore the price action and look at the volume, really good volume pattern recently, and then we're way up over the 9 here. So an IWM up over 1.5%. So mid caps looking really good. And then the Qs here coming back strong, not invalidating the candle completely and not yet over the 9. And actually, while SPY is opening up today, at this point, about an hour before the open, the Qs are actually down here a little bit. Nothing significant, but we want to see it hold the key 50-day moving average and get up over the 9. So we'll watch that very closely today. But big tech, while coming back yesterday, lagging a little this morning. And again, we don't like the volume pattern. Biotech, small short on this, but coming back strong. Still not invalidating the previous day's candle here, but if we get back up over this level, maybe I get out of the biotech short, and for sure if it gets up over the high here. We're not risking too much on that one anyway. So IBB coming back as well, and then financials and steel really looking strong. And look at financials this morning, popping again, big. And we'll go over our current position here in a second. But big news yesterday with bank buybacks, the biggest buybacks since the housing crisis, Fed allowing it. So financials popping on that. So our financials position is looking really healthy. The question is now, do we just hold, or do we try to go for even a bigger move? And then steel, and we'll just use X, our current positions, and get to our current positions here. X also looking very strong. We're up about 2 points from our entry now and popping a little this morning. And again, we want to get to the top of the range here, close to 24, before thinking about exiting. FAS, we talked about 50, and we're set to pop at about 51.60. So I think what I'm going to do here is watch the price action. If it pulls back into about 51, I'll get out, but I'll see if it holds 51 and then maybe even go for a bigger win there if it continues to hold that level. And we're an hour before the open as I'm recording this, so maybe it pulls back prior to that. In that case, I would probably take the profit, but good chance we're going to take profits in Facebook today, or sorry, financials today, FAS. Then the Facebook entry, bullish engulfing candle at support level. That's almost a slam dunk entry. Still a little concerned about this volume in here, starting to look a little heavy, but price action is good in the sense that it's holding key levels and got back up over the 9. Now I'll look for a push here to the highs, and that's where I'd probably look to take profits and re-enter if it broke those highs. So Facebook looking strong, although it's going to open a little red this morning. We'll see if it can push into green territory. And those of you day trade know this could be a decent red to green setup if it does push into the green. LABD, right at our entry, we entered at 640. It's at 639 right now, set to open around 639, 38. And we'll look at this level potentially here as an exit level, although I could go as low as 570 to 590. Focus list. So we're still in a little bit of limbo. It's not all systems go in terms of going long. We do have specific areas. Commodities, energy, really strong. Let's look at oil for a second. getting up over the 9 we've been watching and popping a little this morning. Decided not to take the position at this point, although it's looking really good, and energy is lagging a little bit. But I'm going to put ERX on our list here if it does get up over the 9, and UWT as well if I decide to take an oil position, and then WLB for a potential stock. So 3 energies there. LABU we're going to watch. If we end up getting out of LABD, I may flip to LABU, so we'll watch that. Square looking strong here, getting it back up over the 9. This could be an entry here if you're looking for a position. Same goes for TTD, getting up over the 9. NVIDIA got stopped out a few days ago. If it gets up over the 9, we could go long. Tesla has been negative the past few days, but again, all of these here are essentially, if they get back up over the 9 or a high, we can look to enter. BABA could be a pre-breakout here, really low risk, high reward. Netflix has been lagging. I'd like to see it get up over the 50, but if it does remount, that could be an entry as well. And then FSLR, very strong here. You could enter here for a maybe a pop to 43 or 44. So that's it for the focus list. If I do add things, it's going to be very cautiously, slowly, like we had at Facebook yesterday. I'm not looking to short at this point unless the market reverses yet again.